Have you ever found yourself thinking, I wish I could feel as good as I did a few years ago? Or perhaps you've noticed certain changes in your health, things that didn't seem to matter much before, but now they do. It's a natural part of life, but it doesn't mean you're powerless. In fact, there are simple things you can do to avoid falling into common health pitfalls that many seniors face. And today, we're going to talk about just that. As we age, our bodies go through a lot of changes. We might not bounce back as quickly after a long day, or maybe our energy levels aren't what they used to be. But that doesn't mean you have to settle for feeling less than your best. In fact, by recognizing and addressing certain health pitfalls, you can maintain your health, energy, and independence well into your golden years. In this video, we'll go over 4 common health pitfalls that many seniors fall into, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. We'll look at how you can protect your body and mind, and continue to live an active, healthy life. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of how small, practical changes can make a huge difference in your overall well-being. Let's start with the first common pitfall many seniors face: sitting too much. As we get older, we tend to spend more time sitting, whether it's watching TV, reading, or even just sitting down to relax after a long day. The hours can add up, and while it's important to take breaks and rest when you need to, sitting for long periods can actually harm your health in several ways. Research shows that being sedentary can contribute to weight gain, poor circulation, weakened muscles, and even depression. You've probably heard that sitting is the new smoking. And while it's a bit of an exaggeration, there's truth in the comparison. Prolonged sitting can increase your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even make your muscles and bones weaker. But here's the good news. You don't need to run marathons to avoid these risks. The key is to incorporate more movement into your day. Even a few minutes of walking, stretching, or standing up and moving around every hour can make a world of difference. If you can, try setting a reminder to stand up every 30 to 60 minutes. Take a walk around the house, do some light stretching, or even march in place while you're watching TV. These small movements help get your blood flowing, keep your muscles engaged, and protect your joints. Another simple way to combat sitting is to find activities that get you moving. If you love gardening, that's a great way to stay active. Or maybe you could go for a short walk every day, even if it's just around the block. The more you move, the more energy you'll have, and the better you'll feel. Let's move on to the second common health pitfall for seniors: poor nutrition. When we're younger, we might not think too much about what we're eating. But as we age, our nutritional needs change, and if we're not careful, we can end up with deficiencies that affect everything from our energy levels to our immune system. For example, calcium and vitamin D are vital for strong bones, and without enough of these, you might be at a higher risk of fractures or osteoporosis. Likewise, vitamin B12 and omega-3 fatty acids are essential for brain health and reducing inflammation. One of the most common issues seniors face when it comes to nutrition is eating too little or choosing foods that are low in nutrients. It's easy to lose interest in cooking or feel like you're not as hungry as you used to be. But even if you're not feeling as hungry, it's important to keep nourishing your body with the right foods. A balanced diet full of fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats can help you maintain energy, strength, and cognitive function. Start by aiming for a variety of colors on your plate. The more colorful your meals, the more likely you are to get a wide range of nutrients. For instance, leafy greens like spinach and kale are packed with vitamins and minerals. Sweet potatoes and carrots are high in beta-carotene, which supports eye health. And don't forget about protein, whether it's lean meats, beans, or nuts. Protein is crucial for muscle maintenance and overall strength. If you're struggling with preparing healthy meals, consider simple solutions like batch cooking or using a meal delivery service designed for seniors. That way, you can still enjoy nutritious meals without the hassle of daily cooking. Drinking plenty of water is just as important as eating well. As we age, our sense of thirst can diminish, but dehydration can lead to dizziness, confusion, and even more serious issues. Make it a habit to sip water throughout the day, and remember that hydrating foods like fruits and vegetables can also contribute to your fluid intake. Now, let's talk about something that's just as important as what you eat: sleep. Many seniors struggle with getting a good night's sleep, but skimping on rest is another common health pitfall that can affect your physical and mental well-being. If you're not getting enough sleep, it can lead to fatigue, memory problems, weakened immune function, and even mood changes like irritability or depression. There are a few reasons why sleep becomes more challenging as we age. Maybe you find yourself waking up more frequently throughout the night, or perhaps it's harder to fall asleep in the first place. But the truth is, getting enough quality sleep is essential for staying healthy, and there are a few things you can do to improve your sleep habits. Start by creating a calming bedtime routine. That could mean winding down with a cup of herbal tea, reading a book, or doing some light stretching before bed. It's also important to establish a consistent sleep schedule. Try going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Your body will begin to naturally adjust, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling rested. If you're waking up in the middle of the night, avoid looking at your phone or turning on bright lights, as this can disrupt your circadian rhythm. Instead, try a relaxing technique like deep breathing or progressive muscle relaxation to help you fall back asleep. By addressing these 3 common health pitfalls: sitting too much, poor nutrition, and inadequate sleep, you're already taking huge steps to stay healthy and independent as you age. These small changes can have a significant impact on your overall well-being. In the next part, we'll dive into the final health pitfall and wrap up with some tips to stay on track.
So stick around!
Now that we've covered some of the more common health pitfalls, like sitting too much, poor nutrition, and lack of sleep, let's dive into the next 2 challenges many seniors face as they age. These issues are often overlooked, but they can have a significant impact on your health and well-being if you're not careful. The 4th health pitfall is lack of social connection. As we get older, it's easy to fall into a routine where we spend more time at home and become more isolated. Perhaps friends have moved away, or maybe you're not as able to get out and about like you once were. But the truth is, social isolation can be incredibly harmful to your health. It's not just about feeling lonely. It actually affects your physical and mental health in profound ways. Studies have shown that loneliness and isolation can increase the risk of depression, heart disease, and even dementia. We're wired as humans to connect with others. Socializing doesn't just keep us feeling happy. It has real health benefits. Engaging in conversations, sharing experiences, and simply spending time with others helps keep your mind sharp and boosts your mood. It can even lower stress levels and help reduce the risk of chronic illnesses. Now, I know that it's not always easy to maintain social connections, especially as you get older. But there are some simple ways to stay socially active, even if it feels like your options are limited. First, try reaching out to family members and friends, even if it's just for a quick chat on the phone or over video call. You'd be surprised at how much better you'll feel just by catching up with someone you care about. If in-person interactions are more challenging, consider joining a virtual community or a hobby group online. You might be able to find a book club, a gardening group, or even a fitness class that meets online. You could also explore social networks for seniors, which are designed specifically to help people your age connect with others who share similar interests. Another great way to stay connected is by volunteering. Helping others not only makes a positive impact in your community, but it also boosts your sense of purpose and gives you opportunities to meet new people. You might be surprised at how fulfilling it can be to give back, and it's a wonderful way to avoid feeling isolated. The fifth health pitfall that many seniors face is not keeping up with regular health check-ups and screenings. As we age, our bodies change, and it's crucial to stay on top of health maintenance. But sometimes, it's easy to let those doctor visits slide, especially if you're feeling fine or don't have any specific complaints. However, skipping regular check-ups or neglecting screenings can lead to serious health problems down the road. Many health issues, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, or even certain types of cancer, don't always show obvious symptoms until they're advanced. That's why early detection is so important. Getting regular health check-ups, blood tests, and screenings is one of the best ways to catch any potential health issues early. Don't just wait for something to go wrong. Take a proactive approach to your health. For example, make sure you're up to date on important screenings like mammograms, colonoscopies, and eye exams. If you have a chronic condition like high blood pressure or diabetes, regular check-ins with your doctor will help keep those conditions under control. Your doctor can also help you with personalized health recommendations based on your unique needs and health history. It's important to be honest with your healthcare provider about any changes you've noticed, even if they seem small. Sometimes, the smallest symptom can be a sign of something more significant, and your doctor will be able to guide you through the next steps. Another important aspect of health maintenance is taking the right medications, if prescribed, and keeping track of them properly. As we age, we may need medications for various conditions, but it's essential to make sure you're taking them as directed. Not taking medications correctly or forgetting to take them can have serious consequences. Consider setting up a system, like a weekly pill organizer or setting reminders on your phone, to ensure you're staying on top of your prescriptions. The final pitfall we're going to talk about today is not staying physically active enough. Earlier, we talked about the dangers of sitting too much, but staying physically active in general is a key part of maintaining your health and independence as you age. Whether you're taking a leisurely walk around the block or doing some gentle stretching at home, movement is critical to keeping your muscles, bones, and joints strong. As we get older, our muscle mass naturally decreases, and our bones can become more fragile. But by staying active, you can slow down these changes and even reverse some of them. Regular physical activity helps to maintain strength, flexibility, balance, and coordination, which reduces your risk of falls and injuries. It also helps with things like blood circulation, digestion, and mental clarity. You don't have to do anything extreme to stay active. Something as simple as walking for 20 minutes a day can make a world of difference. You could also consider joining a gentle yoga or Tai Chi class, which are great for improving balance and flexibility without putting too much strain on the body. And if you're more into something with a little more pace, water aerobics is another fantastic option for seniors, as it's easy on the joints but still provides a good workout. If you've been sedentary for a while, it's okay to start slow. Even short, 10-minute bursts of movement throughout the day can help you build up stamina and improve your overall fitness level. The most important thing is to find activities that you enjoy and that feel good to your body. Whether it's dancing in the living room, gardening, or a brisk walk in the park, find a way to keep moving that suits you. Remember, it's not about pushing yourself too hard or doing what everyone else is doing. It's about finding what works for you and staying consistent. The more you move, the more you'll feel energized, strong, and capable of doing the things you love. So, we've covered a lot today. How to avoid the health pitfalls of sitting too much, poor nutrition, lack of social connection, neglecting regular health check-ups, and not staying physically active enough. These are all things that can have a significant impact on your health and happiness as you age. The good news is that by making small changes, you can avoid these pitfalls and continue to live a fulfilling, independent life. Stay tuned, because in the next part, we'll wrap things up and talk about how to stay on track with these changes and keep making progress. Now that we've discussed some of the most common health pitfalls seniors often face, it's time to focus on how to stay on track and keep making progress with these changes. After all, the key to maintaining good health and independence is consistency. And with the right mindset, a few practical strategies, and a little effort, you can avoid these health pitfalls and stay on top of your well-being for years to come. First, let's touch on the importance of setting realistic goals. It's easy to get excited about making positive changes, but it's also easy to become discouraged if you try to do too much at once. Maybe you've decided to start exercising more, eat healthier, and schedule regular doctor's visits, all in the same week. While those are all fantastic goals, trying to make too many changes all at once can be overwhelming. The secret to success is to pace yourself and set achievable, realistic goals. Start small and build up over time. For example, if you're not currently exercising, set a goal to take a 10-minute walk every day for a week. Once that becomes part of your routine, you can gradually increase the time or add in other activities that you enjoy. If you're working on improving your diet, try introducing one healthy meal or snack into your day at a time, instead of overhauling your entire food plan all at once. Setting realistic goals also means being patient with yourself. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. If you slip up occasionally, don't beat yourself up. Life happens, and the key is getting back on track as soon as you can. The important thing is to keep moving forward and to be kind to yourself along the way. Another essential tip is to create a routine that includes these positive health habits. When it comes to staying healthy, consistency is crucial. And one of the best ways to make sure you're sticking to your goals is to incorporate them into your daily routine. Whether it's setting aside time each day to go for a walk, preparing a healthy meal, or scheduling a regular check-up, having a routine helps you stay accountable to yourself. Consider setting reminders on your phone or using a calendar to track your progress. You could also ask a family member or friend to check in with you occasionally and help keep you motivated. Having someone you can rely on for encouragement can make a big difference in your ability to stay on track. And if you're working on something specific, like improving your nutrition, you could keep a food journal or use an app to track your meals. Creating a routine doesn't mean you have to be rigid or strict about every little thing. Life is unpredictable, and some days will be better than others. The goal is to develop a routine that works for you, and that you can maintain in a way that feels manageable and sustainable. It's not about perfection. It's about creating a structure that helps you stay on top of the things that matter most to your health. Another key to success is celebrating your wins, no matter how small they may seem. As you work to avoid these common health pitfalls and make positive changes, it's important to take a moment to acknowledge your efforts. Every time you stick to a new healthy habit or complete one of your goals, give yourself credit. This is your journey, and each step forward is something to be proud of. Celebrating your wins doesn't mean indulging in unhealthy behaviors, but it does mean recognizing the progress you've made. Maybe you reward yourself with a relaxing bath after a week of daily walks, or treat yourself to a new book or a small outing after achieving a health milestone. The rewards don't have to be big or extravagant. They should be things that bring you joy and motivate you to continue working toward your goals. Lastly, one of the most important things to remember is staying positive and being adaptable. Life changes, and as you age, you may face unexpected challenges that could throw off your routine. Maybe you experience a health setback, or something in your life changes that makes it harder to stick to your plan. When those moments happen, try not to get discouraged. Instead, look for ways to adapt and keep moving forward. Stay positive about the progress you've made so far, and remind yourself that setbacks don't define your journey. You are always capable of making adjustments, and you have the strength to overcome challenges. The key is to stay focused on your health and well-being, and to keep taking those small, consistent steps forward. As we reach the end of this video, I want to leave you with a simple reminder. Your health is worth the effort. Avoiding these common health pitfalls and making small, manageable changes can have a profound impact on your life. You don't need to rely on constant help or support from others to stay healthy and independent. You have the power within you to take charge of your health, improve your well-being, and enjoy an active, fulfilling life. Take it one step at a time and be proud of yourself for every positive change you make. Whether it's getting up and moving, eating a little healthier, staying connected with loved ones, or keeping up with your check-ups, each action you take brings you closer to living your best life at any age. If you found this video helpful, I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. What changes are you making to avoid health pitfalls in your life? Feel free to share your ideas in the comments below. And if you haven't already, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can continue to explore ways to stay healthy and happy as we age. Thank you for watching, and here's to living your best, healthiest life. No matter what age you are,